The global production of condensed milk exceeds 5 billion tonnes each year, generating a market value of over $8 billion. To meet this high demand, millions of litres of milk are milked and processed daily, turning into this delicious product. But how is condensed milk made? To find out, we'll visit a factory specialising in producing thousands of cans of condensed milk each day. Condensed milk originated in the 19th century as a response to the need for preserving perishable foods like milk. In 1820, French scientist Nicolas Appert made one of the first attempts to create condensed milk, although he couldn't develop it on a large scale. It was Gail Borden, an American inventor, who in 1853 perfected the process by removing most of the water from milk and adding sugar to preserve it. Borden became interested in this process after witnessing the consequences of poor milk preservation during a ship journey, where several passengers died due to a lack of fresh food. In 1856, he patented his method and founded the New York Condensed Milk Company, successfully producing condensed milk on an industrial scale. During the American Civil War, his product was in high demand as a food source for soldiers due to its durability and nutritional value. Over time, condensed milk gained popularity worldwide and became a staple in cooking, especially in dessert preparation. So, how is condensed milk produced on an industrial scale? It all starts on dairy farms, where cows are raised specifically for milk production. These farms meticulously care for the cows, as producing high-quality milk requires the animals to be in optimal conditions. Cows are typically milked at least twice a day using machines designed to be both efficient and gentle, ensuring the process is comfortable for the animals. On these farms, each cow can produce between 25 and 35 litres of milk daily. Achieving this impressive yield requires the cows to consume large quantities of food and water. For this reason, many dairy farms cultivate hundreds of hectares of special pasture designed to maximise milk production and quality. This approach not only increases the quantity of milk produced, but also improves its quality. In modern dairy farms, the milking process has evolved significantly with the use of specialised machines, replacing the traditional hand milking methods practiced for millennia. These machines are connected to a rotary system that can handle between 20 and 80 cows simultaneously. Operators only need to attach suction cups to the cow's udders, and the machine takes care of the rest, mimicking the natural way calves feed from their mothers. This method not only speeds up the milking process, but also prioritises the cow's comfort, which in turn increases milk production. During milking, the machines also collect real-time data on milk flow and the health of each cow, allowing farmers to monitor their well-being more effectively. The fresh milk flows through stainless steel or glass pipes to a cooling tank, where its temperature is lowered to around filter pump ratings to maintain freshness. Farmers pay close attention to the cow's comfort, as any disturbance or stress could negatively affect milk quality. For this reason, milking parlours are optimally conditioned and equipped with silent systems designed to avoid distressing the cows during this crucial process. Refrigerated trucks then collect the milk from farms and transport it to processing plants, where the milk is weighed and stored in large refrigerated tanks. There, it passes through a clarifier or separator that removes impurities and adjusts fat content, separating cream from skim milk. Next, the milk is fortified by adding minerals and vitamins, such as A and D, to enhance its nutritional value. At this point, the milk contains all the nutrients humans need, but is not yet safe to drink due to the presence of harmful bacteria. That's why the milk undergoes pasteurization, a process that eliminates bacteria to ensure the product is safe for consumption. The pasteurization process was discovered by Louis Pasteur in France, originally to eliminate bacteria in wine and prevent it from turning into vinegar. It was later found that this process could also be used to eliminate harmful bacteria in a variety of food products, not just wine. There are several methods to pasteurize milk, the most common being the high-temperature short-time process. In this method, the milk is heated as it flows continuously through the pasteurizer. Whole, skimmed, and standardized milk must be heated to 72 degrees for 16 seconds. Other dairy products require different times and temperatures, but for condensed milk production, this is the ideal temperature. The hot milk flows through a long tube, whose length and diameter are designed to ensure the liquid takes exactly 16 seconds to pass through. A temperature sensor at the end of the tube redirects the milk back to the beginning for reprocessing if the temperature does not meet the required standards. In raw milk, fat is naturally present in the form of globules, and over time, these can rise to the surface and cause cream separation. For this reason, the milk is homogenized to reduce the size of the fat globules, preventing the cream from separating and floating. This process also ensures the fat is evenly distributed throughout the milk. The homogenization process occurs when the hot milk exiting the pasteurizer is pressurized between 2,500 and 3,000 psi by a multi-cylinder piston pump and forced through small openings in an adjustable valve. This step breaks down the fat globules into smaller particles. The milk is then rapidly cooled to 40 degrees to preserve its flavour. The next step in condensed milk production is evaporation, a key process that begins with preheating the milk. This preheating is essential to prevent the proteins from coagulating during the process. The milk then enters vacuum evaporators, where the pressure is significantly reduced. By lowering the pressure well below atmospheric levels, the water in the milk can evaporate at much lower temperatures, averaging 61 degrees, reducing the risk of damaging heat-sensitive components like proteins and vitamins. An advanced technique used here is multi-effect evaporation, an efficient method where the steam generated in one phase is reused in the next, optimizing energy consumption. As the water evaporates, the milk is concentrated to achieve a thicker consistency. In unsweetened condensed milk, the solids content reaches just under 30% concentration, while in sweetened condensed milk, it can reach up to 55% concentration. Once the milk is sufficiently concentrated, the next step is the addition of sugar and homogenization. Adding sugar is a key process, as it not only provides sweetness but also reduces the water activity in the milk, helping to extend its shelf life by making it harder for microorganisms to grow. The sugar is added in the form of syrup, prepared by dissolving sugar in hot water. During this step, operators must carefully control both the amount of water and the temperature to ensure the sugar dissolves completely and to avoid crystallization issues later. When the sugar syrup is ready, it is mixed with the concentrated milk during a second homogenization process. At this point, sugar accounts for a significant proportion of the final product, making up 45% of its weight. This high sugar concentration gives condensed milk its thick texture and characteristic sweetness. During homogenization, the milk and sugar mixture passes into a large hopper with slow-turning paddles at a temperature below 70 degrees to preserve the milk's molecular structure and maintain its thickness. After homogenization, the next step is cooling, an important process that halts any residual cooking and stabilizes the product. This cooling is essential to preserve the nutrients, flavor, aroma, and consistency of condensed milk. Large liquid-cooled tanks are used for this process to ensure constant temperature and prevent the mixture from crystallizing due to cold. Subsequently, the maturation phase begins, during which condensed milk develops its distinctive texture and flavor. The condensed milk is transported through pipes to another set of tanks with a capacity of 50,000 litres each, serving as resting stations for the product. During this phase, molecular interactions occur between the proteins, fats, and sugars, leading to significant changes in the viscosity and flavour of the final product. This process is essential to ensure the product has a uniform texture and to optimise its sensory qualities. Proper maturation also prevents the solidification of lactose, ensuring a smooth and creamy final product. Once the condensed milk is ready, the next stage is packaging. During this crucial phase, pre-sterilised containers are filled with precision to ensure each contains the exact amount of condensed milk, avoiding any waste. Once filled, the containers are hermetically sealed to prevent contaminants from entering, which is essential for maintaining product quality. To further ensure the safety of the contents, the cans undergo a final sterilisation process using high-pressure steam. This treatment effectively destroys any microorganisms that might remain, ensuring the condensed milk is completely safe for consumption. Thanks to its high sugar content, sweetened condensed milk has an impressive shelf life, remaining in good condition without refrigeration until opened. However, once opened, it is recommended to store it in the refrigerator to maintain its freshness. After this process, the cans are transported to the labelling area, where a machine wraps each can with its label in less than a second, capable of processing over 10,000 cans a day. These labelled cans are then stacked and packed into boxes, ready to be distributed to supermarket shelves and grocery stores, where millions of consumers can enjoy this delicious product. And that's how millions of cans of condensed milk are produced every day. What did you think of the process? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. In the windows you'll see next, there are more videos that might catch your attention. Don't miss them. See you next time.